So yeah, his name was Tyre Nichols, and they literally 5 black cops in Memphis, literally Memphis Police Department, literally beat him to death, literally clubbed him to death.
It's all recorded.
All recorded. The recording just came out. All the cops were charged, fired and charged. And I don't know, man. I feel like the discourse on this one is you're not really hearing, and I'm starting to see it now. But when it was happening and right before leading up to the video release, I was not hearing a lot of the he should have just complied. You know, it's something sketchy about him, and let's wait for the full story. I have not seen that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've been looking all over social media.
I saw the same thing.
I have not seen that. To the same degree, to the same degree, at least.
For me, what it was is that they just moved so fucking quick to expedite the process of charging these people and holding them accountable. The cops, I mean. I have not seen in recent memory, maybe you could, give up some anecdotal evidence of things that have gone extremely, extremely viral like this is doing. For example, like George Floyd, we saw Derek Chauvin get charged pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah.
And that went to court pretty fucking easily. Just because of that, the fact that it was on a global
such a
scale.
public case. But, these more minor cases, it's a lot of red tape, and it takes years. Like Breonna Taylor, there's so much red tape on that one. Or even like Elijah McCain, he's like the autistic kid. They murdered and injected him with ketamine. And the cops went to his, pretty sure went to like his funeral or something like that, and they were like taking selfies, like, yeah, we killed that nigger. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like these guys, they're just now, I think a few months ago. Remember, this happened like 2018, 2019, and like last year they were talking about, all right, we're going to reopen it. We're going to investigate it more. Most cases that don't go get that public, there's a lot of red tape and these cops usually get off. But this case is just so cut and dry. Like these guys are charged.
And they move with the swiftness.
They move with the swiftness. They don't send them back to work while they investigate. This one was just like, done. You guys are done. Boom.
Yeah. You're going to get the FBI doing an investigation, nigga. They talking about the FBI being involved to do their own private investigation. I just haven't seen anything to this level. I mean, if you want to say it's because of the number of cops that were involved, we've seen that before. If you want to say it's because of the area, the region that it was in, the state that it was in, we've seen this happen before. If you want to say it's because, like, it all boils down to the fact that the only thing that's different, the common denominator here, is that they are black men. Yeah. And there's no white men involved.
In case there's no good old boy treatment and no qualified immunity in this time. No good.
Exactly.
They're just, you guys murdered a guy in cold blood? Well, go to jail. Like, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, there is no. So that just comply narrative. Ain't nobody talking about. Yeah, ain't nobody talking about that just comply narrative with this one. You seen that Ben Crump was handling this case too? He's going to be handling.
Ben Crump is controversial because I talk to a lot of people who are like, I know a lot of people who are like, you shouldn't criticize Ben Crump because he's basically just hitting them in their pockets. He's just like, he's not really trying to, necessarily go for all these huge convictions. He's just like, hey, pay me. Right. But a lot of times these things are being paid by the taxpayers. These things are being paid by the taxpayers. Right. So who is really,
it's exactly.
In this case, it's the taxpayer that's getting hurt, which is a lot of black people.
Right.
You're forcing black people and other people, but black people
especially
included.
In a state like in Tennessee.
Yeah. Where there's a higher population
or like
of black
Memphis.
people.